have a man who just ruled he'd like the trial to start in 21 days or something. Not fair. So ridiculous, the cases. Every one of them is ridiculous. I can't believe it. Nobody can believe it. And we had a Tuesday after a Tuesday already. But then she tried to do it with the governor. And it didn't work. He got him buffaloed. They forgot. They didn't, And the thugs, a little while ago, time sort of people forget with time. They don't have good memories. I do. And we'll see how that all works out. Trump is the worst president in the history of our country, by far. People don't say that. I say it. They wouldn't be quibbling at all. They never started it. And you know why they didn't start it? Trump. He's the fraud. He created a fraud in order to help his narrative. Trump. He's either whacked out or dishonest. One or the other. Or both. Probably both. Trump. Well, he's such a disgrace. Trump. The worst, I would say without question, in the country. The most obnoxious and the worst. I can't believe it. Nobody can believe it.
Go ahead.
He's going to lose in a landslide when it's all said and done. So it's really all about this. It is the right message at the right time to the right people from the right messengers. And there are so many people who are standing with him right now, but once they understand what is actually at stake, when people understand that they won't have the freedom to sing the songs they want to sing, when they understand they won't have the freedom to do the dance they want to do, when they can't read the book they want to read, when they can't do the vote they want to do, when they can't protest the way they want to protest, when all of that information starts to come out and people start to see and feel what it will look like for them personally, the personal things that I care about, once I understand what it means for me. When it comes to those votes that we really need, when people understand what democracy really is, not a word, but a feeling, it will all come together. That is my prediction.
Okay. Yes, there are more reasonable people than there are Trumpers out there. I would say I don't know how they possibly couldn't have woken up by now. And if they haven't woken up by now, I don't know what is going to have to happen. And as far as them realizing we're not going to be able to do this anymore, we're going to be prohibited from doing this, our freedoms are going to be taken away, they're going to realize it, sure. But they're going to realize it when it's too late, when the election has already happened. I had somebody in my family call me up during COVID and say, I never thought that this would happen in America. And I said, you voted for him, right? And probably going to vote for him again. All Trump needs to do is convince enough people in Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, F the rest of the country. If he's got enough crazies in those states or enough people who are going to say, well, Biden's too old, he wins. And I just don't see how I see you, Fennell. Her little hands are getting ready to go. She's just going to let me have it. I just don't see, I feel like I can't fall back anymore on people are going to wake up because I don't think it's going to happen.
So here's the thing. Those people that you're talking about, I'm not talking about them. Just like just like he needs that little bit, we need that little bit. And I'm not talking about Republican voters who are ones who are drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm talking about the ones who are on the fence. And we saw a lot of that with Nikki Haley voters who said, yeah, I mean, there were a lot of them who said, I'm still going to vote for Trump. But there were a whole bunch of them who said, I'm going to stay home, or, I'm going to hold my nose and I'm going to vote for Biden. What I'm saying, it is those people. And not only those people, it is the young people that will have to say, I mean, they were never going to vote Republican anyway, but there are a lot of voters out there who haven't voted. They didn't vote in the last election. But to them, these things that I'm talking about matter to them. And those are the ones. And these are people who, if they didn't believe, they would have stayed home, but they didn't. And so at the end of the day, just like they need their people, we need our people. They're going to play rough. We're going to play rough too. And we're going to show people. Those people who didn't wake up, they're not going to wake up. I don't care about them. We have to outvote them and we have to offset their votes. And I believe that we have the ability to do that. And so I will not believe that people that we have to go and knock doors and talk to, after we talk to them and they understand that they didn't vote before, but they'll vote this time.